What is up, YouTube? What's going on, fellow fantasy people? And as always, what is up, the Catch fam? All right, we got Steven in the house. What is going on, man?
Not much, bro. Just about to crack into the Catch Fam
Uh,
football roster, dog.
yeah,
It's better than mine in my other league, dog. I tell you that.
let's hop right into it. We just want to give an update on our 10-man league in which Steve and I did our joint draft, right? This is the Catch Fam's official fantasy roster, baby. God, we got smacked last week. We had a good week, man. I mean, Tyreek Hill hurt us, man.
Yeah,
Uh, really, if he had a normal game and maybe if Jason Sanders put up some points, we probably would have won this matchup. But our opponent played very well. I mean, A-Rod tore us up, right? CMC tore us up. Tyler Lockett destroyed us. And he got pretty solid stat lines from everyone except really for the Cardinals defense had negative points, right? But yeah, we got a goose egg by Sanders, a bad game by another Sanders, right? Miles Sanders and Tyreek Hill, and still put up, over under 20 fantasy points, but we just couldn't keep up. It's a tough loss for the
yeah.
Catch.
Who would have thought we would have lost that this week after Terry McLaurin balled the fuck out on Thursday Night
Yeah, it
Football,
was a
man?
great start.
Dude, I thought there was no chance we'd lose that game. I
Really,
mean, did we miss anybody on our bench? Like, should we have played anybody else?
that's what I'm looking at, and I'm like, not really. I mean, we could have played, definitely could have played Damian Harris over Miles Sanders, right? But even then, we still wouldn't have won. So,
No.
yeah, it's a tough loss, man. There really wasn't anything we could do. I mean, and there's really two guys on our roster who we're gonna have to think about potentially dropping, right?
Yeah,
Ayuk and Trey Sermon. But
we're holding Ayuk, man. We're holding Ayuk.
are
We're
we?
not letting go of him yet, man.
Are
We're
we?
not letting go of him yet.
If you say so, yeah. But I think Sermon's on our. Uh, I think
Sermon's on the chopping block. Sermon
he's
is
on
on the
the
chopping block.
he's on the chopping block for sure, man. But let's see what we got here in week 3. And of course, man, with any of these videos going over the Catch Fam roster, let us know in the comments section down below. If you guys have any thoughts, any opinions, anyone you want us to start, anyone you want us to target, definitely take all that into consideration. But nonetheless, man, we got another tough matchup here in week 3 against a 2-0 team. Look at this squad. Lamar, Eckler, CEH, Cup, Cooper Cup, MVP of the year right now. Julio
Yes.
Jones, Logan Thomas, Debo.
Debo stealing my
Look at
thunder
this
with
bench,
Ayuk,
bro.
bro.
Jacobs, Williams,
Oh, Tyson
Kenny
Wells.
Galladay, DJ Chark, Henry Ruggs, Carter, Gasecki. A lot of depth on this
Tough. Hey,
opponent team.
hopefully he doesn't play Tyson Williams. That's for
Oh
sure.
yeah, I'm hoping he stays on the
Yeah.
bench, man. But
Tyson Williams is going to have a massive day against Detroit. That is for damn sure.
we're projected to win, which is very nice. So I mean, we got the moral victory in the bag, but yeah, I think I mean honestly, I still think this is the best starting lineup outside of maybe Damian Harris. We're gonna have to monitor that if Daryl Henderson. He might not play, and if he does, he's got a very bad matchup against Tampa Bay. So
Yeah, I
uh,
think Daryl Henderson's really the sketchy part of this roster right here. I mean, because like you said, I mean, even if he does play, he's not going to be 100%. They already started working in Sony Michelle last week, and he's going up against that Rams front.
man, D10Ds, bro.
I know, dude. I love him too, but man, projected. I don't even care what the projection's saying,
Yeah.
really. Let's take a look at the.
He's projected about 14 points, but no, I think it's a good move if we're gonna do it, man. We're putting in Harris.
I like Harris more here. He seems like he is a way bigger part of the offense too. We can bank on that. I just see this Sean McVay and the Rams maybe going to a more pass heavy approach. Fucking,
Sure.
I think Damian Harris is 5th in the league in touches right now. So I mean, 23 carries week 1, 16 in week 2.
Yeah.
Can't get much better than that.
Yeah, he's looked good, man. And this Saints defense is pretty banged up. So
Yeah,
outside of that, man, we got the Broncos versus
I
Zach
love that.
Wilson. Uh, Jason Sanders kind of disappointed me there in week 2. He might also be on the chopping block, but I think at the moment, I think this is the best starting lineup considering our bench. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would agree. I think, with Patrick Mahomes going against the LA Chargers, I mean, you certainly can maybe pivot there and go Jalen Hurts because I think he's going to have another great game too. But I'm not really willing to move off of Patrick Mahomes. And
We ain't
yeah, you can't. You
pitching
can't.
Patty.
But we do have a lot of people that are questionable. So coming into
Yeah.
Sunday, this is going to be something we're going to have to be monitoring till the
Yeah.
last second for sure.
Well, let's take a look here, man. Couple good defenses available, right? But really, there's no one who's standing out tremendously. I mean, Tony Pollard kind of sneaky, right? I think a good replacement for Trey Sermon. Uh,
I
but
do too.
I mean, that's a move we can make here right now for the catch fam.
I think, I mean, at this point, right, we haven't seen much out of Trey Sermon, and
He's
Tony
hurt
Pollard.
too.
Yeah, Tony Pollard completely different. He's looked amazing. And what's the upside rate on Trey Sermon, right? Does he take over the number one role because of an injury? Well, dude, if Tony Pollard isn't even the starter, he's still playing well. But if he becomes the starter because he gets banged up, this guy's an RB1 for sure. So I think you make that move at this point in your seasons
We
if you've
made
got
it.
that option. Yeah, I love it.
We made it
That's
here
it.
for the
That's it.
catch fam.
That gives us some great depth.
Yeah, I think it's a good move at the moment. Yeah, Trey Sermon. I mean, just been disappointing. He's got a concussion. And that Niners backfield just a complete mess. I didn't notice Mike Davis available.
Dude, he's been gross,
I
bro.
know. Yeah,
He's
he's
been
been.
so gross, dude.
Yeah, he's not looking like what we saw in Carolina, right? I mean, yeah, he hasn't even rushed for more than 25. Oh, those are receptions. I'm sorry, but still
Yep.
hasn't rushed for more than 50 yards. And then, I mean, he's getting all his value from PPR, right?
Hmm.
I mean, last week 7 receptions is a good PPR stat line, but yeah, 0 touchdowns. Couple tough matchups before he sees the Jets, but I think he's a
Hey,
player worth monitoring, right?
Cordero Patterson is now jumping in there. Are you buying the
Yeah.
hype on that train? Because I know a lot of people are. He's got great PPR value every week, obviously, because this guy's a fucking wide receiver, basically.
I need a larger sample size.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say
His
there. But
entire career, he's done nothing. So I don't disagree with that statement.
great return, man. Great return.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But Danny J, I mean, we could
Woo.
pick up Daniel Jones.
No, we're not going to do that yet.
Okay.
I don't care if this guy's the QB1 on the damn season. I
Kenneth
can't.
Gainwell's in here.
Kenneth Gainwell. I think in our situation right now with the team we have in a 10-man
Yeah.
league, I don't know if you need to reach for a guy like Kenneth Gainwell
Christian
yet.
Kirk, man.
Christian Kirk, I think he's going to have a big game this week too, going up against Jacksonville. I mean,
Look at
I
the
just think
drop
he's,
off.
yeah. Well, I mean, I really don't you kind of fall into
KJ
the opinion?
Osborne, bro. That's my guy.
Oh, I know KJ Osborne is, but don't you think
Pascal.
Christian Kirk and Rondale Moore are going to go back and forth?
I can see
Into,
it. I think that they're both going to have good PPR weeks, week in and week out. But in terms of the touchdowns, yeah, I think they will
yeah.
certainly trade off to some degree. I don't disagree with that whatsoever. So, yeah, man, I'm not really seeing anyone. Remember when we were hype on Ramondre Stevenson?
Hey, let me ask you this though, right? With the amount of carries they're giving Damian Harris, if he gets hurt, what happens? Because I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
James White can't fill that role, right? Is it
Sure.
JJ Taylor? I don't think it's JJ Taylor. He's that James White guy. So it is Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah.
So still
I think he's
somebody to
hurt.
he's a little banged up, yeah. But if Damian Harris goes down,
You
that's a
could
guy
pick
you
up
want to keep your
Trotman.
eyes on.
Do you want to
The
get
big
Trotman?
the big trouts. I think his biceps are too big for our team.
Yeah, that's probably
His
true.
biceps are probably too big for the team.
I'm just trying to go through here, and that way the catch fam can see if there's anyone they truly want us to add. But I think we're pretty maxed out here. I think it certainly
We're
give
definitely
us
not signing Todd Gurley. That's for
no,
sure.
no. But give us your comments, give us your concerns, your thoughts, man. Tim Tebow's available, so that's always good. But I think we're looking pretty solid, man. Tough loss last week, though. I mean, 142.4 to 123.72. Yeah, tough loss. COVID
I
Kai came
definitely
to our
thought
neck.
I thought we were going undefeated, to be honest. I was
Yeah,
super disappointed with that. I was so excited coming out of our draft. I mean, if you remember the draft, I don't dude, like what the
that's
fuck?
wild
Yeah,
draft,
dude.
man. That's one you guys got to go back and watch. But
Yeah,
uh,
that's entertainment regardless.
this is this is a good matchup here in week 2 once again. So it's gonna be a good one to monitor, man. I think we're gonna win. I feel it, but we're gonna have it's gonna be a tough win and a tough loss if we do lose because it's gonna be close, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Do you have any major takeaways from either team here? Because I mean, obviously they're giving the quarterback advantage to Lamar over Patrick Mahomes. I think that's fair. I think, Lamar is what we've seen so far out of the season. Lamar is like basically everything for this offense.
Yeah,
Whereas Mahomes, I don't know. It seems like they're trying to lean on the ground maybe a little more, but it's just not effective. The offense doesn't look as amazing as it was before necessarily, right?
Uh,
It still
I
looks
got a lot of
fucking good.
injuries.
It
Yeah,
still looks good, but
yeah. I I don't know, man. It's Patty Mahomes. I think you get an asterisk under the advantage every
yeah,
week if you got Patty Mahomes, man. You never know what he's gonna do. Uh, I mean, I think overall our running backs are better because I think Dalvin Cook. I don't know, man. I think Eckler's gonna get a lot of targets this week. I don't know. I think our running backs are actually pretty even when I look at this. And as much as I like Tyreek Hill and Scary Terry, I'm a little scared about our boy Cooper going
yeah,
up
Cooper
against
Cup.
us. And I could actually see Julio having a pretty good week here against the Colts. And I think it's interesting that they're giving the advantage to Logan Thomas versus Buffalo over. I think Robbie T is gonna have a good week, man. So it's definitely interesting. How did I mean, I know Debo had a good week.
Debo balled out,
Yeah,
man.
he balled, but
Debo balled out. This
yeah.
is so disappointing for Brandon Ayuk owners. Because you're just
Hey, we might see a flop. Maybe it's Brandon's week, and then we'll have him on our bench. But
at some point it is going to be Ayuk's week.
yeah,
He's got to be. He's way too talented. They
yeah.
spent way too high draft capital on this guy. I don't know why the hell he is just on the bench. There's something he must have done to Kyle Shanahan. Did he tell Kyle Shanahan that he lost in the Super Bowl to Tom Brady? I mean, I don't know what he did.
Uh,
I don't know what he did.
I will
He must
say
have
that
screwed up.
our opponent has a really good bench.
Yeah,
Uh,
very
I
strong.
thought we had very strong depth, and I think we do. But I like this squad too on their bench. Like holy cow, wow. Um, yeah, yeah, that's it, man. What else we got to say about the Catch Fam roster? I think that's all
I,
for now.
I think it is too, guys. I mean,
Yeah,
I think this is we're rolling out. Currently projected to win. Obviously, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but
close
I
to.
like our chances, man. I don't see Jason Sanders skunking us
Yeah,
again, dude. I
yeah.
think he's gonna have a good
He
chance to
better
do
not.
some.
We
No,
will drop him.
if
Yeah.
he does, he's getting the cut for
I
sure.
will say my final takeaway here. The deciding factor, I think, for us could be how many points does the Broncos defense have against Zach Wilson and the New York Jets? Because I think, Saints at New England, Saints are a little banged up defensively, man. I think Mac and Cheese is going to have a bit of a good game, right? So I think that could be a big factor in this matchup. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I would also say this too that the change up between Damian Harris and Daryl Henderson, I think we're both confident in that move based off of like the injury status and everything. But
Yeah.
Damian Harris has got to show out here because he's balled out both weeks, but he brings no PPR value, and
So,
that sometimes hurts.
yeah, this is gonna be interesting, man. So we'll absolutely keep you guys updated. We kind of strayed away from it last week. Do apologize, but nonetheless, man, if you guys have questions, thoughts, concerns about the Catch Fam roster, this is completely interactive. If you guys want to see someone get swapped out, let us know, and we will definitely take it into consideration. But as always, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, go and smash the like button. We are on the road to 200 subscribers here at The Catch. Go ahead and hit that sub button, baby, and become part of the Catch fam. You know you need a little bit of Steven in your life. Look at him over there, man. You need a little bit of the Catch in your life day in and day out. Go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, you already know what to do in the comments section. So with that, we thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, Sod here on The Catch.